Sup, y'all? Live TV, Little Sean in the house. Both the books. They nice. Me and my dad wrote them. Well, I didn't write them, but I'm a part of this channel, as you can see. My dad wrote these books. Get them. They're both for 15. Fly books, because my dad made them. And go on gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com and get the fly t-shirts, because my dad made them. We got a black one. I got that fan look one, because my dad loved the fan look. That's what he always say. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to say that stuff to you. Stigmatism in my soul. Go on YouTube, buy the books, buy the t-shirts. Peace.
You catch this felony, you got caught with a pistol.
Right.
Talk. What happened that day? Where were you? How'd you get caught? Was it Indiana?
It was in Indiana. So it kind of stems from my son's mother. My son's mother. I'm not gonna talk down on her or anything like that. But I caught a little domestic with her, and it was never really a domestic at all. Nothing really happened. And on some spiteful stuff, what I'm saying? Like, we used to butt heads about a lot of things. And, it happened to be one night. It was just something stupid. I was listening to music, drinking, and she came out and told me to turn my phone down type thing. I was like, man, just shut the door. Like, it's not no stereo. And she came out and tried to break my phone. And I went to get my phone, and she pushed me, and I pushed her back type thing. And she fell down, and... it
escalated.
It escalated into falling down. Oh, you pushed me down. I hit my head, and I'm calling the police. And I threw a hat at her like this, like a snapback hat, and it hit her in the chest and left a red mark. And I caught a felony over that. That domestic they called that a domestic battery in the presence of children under 16.
In Indiana.
In Indiana, the children were present, but they were asleep. My son was 6 months old at the time, 6-7 months old. Her son was like 6 years old. They were both asleep though. They didn't witness anything. And
so the cops come.
Yeah, the cops come, and basically, I didn't even know. I thought she was just joking about calling the cops, but playing with me. And she actually went to the back and called the police on me and told them I battered her and everything. And they came, and I didn't answer the door. They kicked the door and they arrested me. Well, she ends up, I'm trying to tell her, I'm like, they charged me with a felony, domestic battery, right? So she ends up, keeps going on with it. I'm like, man, I don't deserve this. I said, all the other stuff that you've done with us, we've gone through. I've never put my hands on you, and I haven't. Never put that's just not my MO.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't put my hands on women or nothing like that. I never put my hands on her.
Mm-hmm.
But she persisted to keep talking to them people, and them people charged me with that, so I had to eat that felony. That was my second felony, and then her and I have just been butting heads. It's just been toxic back and forth, toxic nonsense between her and I for 3 years, and all I care about is my son. Really.
Right.
So basically, with me catching this felony had to do with a dude that she was playing puppeteer with, playing around and whatnot, threatening me and type thing, and he ended up catching me out and seeing me with basically snitched on me. I got snitched on. I caught this whole case on getting snitched on.
He knew you had a gun on you?
Yeah.
And he called the people on you?
Called the people. Like, you can see it in my paperwork, man. Dude see me with the gun. He called the police, told the police. I walked up and pointed a gun at him. Then turned around and said, nah, he didn't do that. He brandished the firearm. And this is all in the paperwork. He brandished the firearm. And then that turned into he didn't do nothing. Well, what did he do? First you're talking about he out here at Walmart pointing a gun at you, then you're saying he's brandishing one, and then you're saying he ain't do none of that. Well, come to find out, he told the police basically I ain't allowed to have no gun. Him and I got beef type thing going on. Just totally went from lying to just putting the police on me and everything. So long story short, the police come. I'm like, man.
To your crib?
Nah, they come to the parking lot because I didn't even know this dude called the police on me type thing.
And you got the gun on you?
Yeah. I had to, you know what I'm saying? But it's in the locked glove compartment. You know what I'm saying? The gun was in the locked glove compartment. And I hadn't done nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So they end up pulling up, and I pull over, I cooperate. I'm like, hey, look, you know, I ain't doing nothing. They come out with show of force. I'm like, why they got all these guns on me? They talking about, one cop is talking about, hit him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got my phone up, and I'm like, look, I'm trying to record. They get mad, because you know they get mad when you record them.
Mm-hmm.
All I could hear was, man, hit him. Go ahead, hit him. There's like 6, 7 cops out there with guns on me. And I'm like, man, just hold on to the phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm prepared to get hit with a whatever. They gonna shoot me or whatnot. But they arrested me. I'm like, what's going on? You know, they're like, we got a phone call. You're out here pointing guns at Walmart. I said, what? This how you roll up? You ain't never seen.
How deep were they?
Man, they were like at least 6, 7 right there.
Cop car deep.
6, 7 cop car deep, and they out there with guns, like pointing.
Draw down on you.
Yeah, like, and I'm like, I'm cooperating. I ain't do nothing crazy or nothing. So they end up basically
arresting you.
They patted me down, didn't find a gun on me. They went in my car and didn't see no gun in the immediate area. There was no gun in the back seat. I had some of my son's toys in there. And there was an airsoft gun holster in there. So they seen that the glove compartment was locked. So basically they took and said, well, you know, here's a holster up under the seat. They put the holster on the seat, and it's kind of funny that they had body cams on, but there was no body cam footage.
Showing that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they took a toy airsoft gun holster and put it on the seat and was like, well, you know, I know guns are kept in the middle console and the glove compartment. You know, there's a holster on the seat, so, you know, we just took the keys and unlocked the glove compartment. We found a gun in the glove compartment. So they arrested me because they found that. They took me to jail, charged me with being, you know, with the firearm.
This is in the state of Indiana.
In the state of Indiana.
So why did